boys, so we are doing this chapter rectification. So we are doing the chapter rectification of errors. Now what is rectification of errors? What is the meaning of errors? Errors means mistake. Then in accounting as well, accountants do make mistakes in recording the transactions in the books of accounts, in the journal, or while posting to the ledger. There may be some mistakes, and these mistakes have to be detected and corrected. And the procedure of detecting the mistakes and correcting that mistake is known as rectification of errors. Now before going into the rectification of errors, now let's understand what are the different kinds of errors that may be committed by an accountant. Okay, so there are 4 different kinds of errors that might be committed. Number 1 is types of errors. Number 1 is errors of principle. Errors of principles. Now what is this errors of principles? Your principle means rules of accounting. If the transaction is recorded without following the principle, without following the principle of accounting, without following the rule of accounting, will be termed as error of principles. Like purchase of machinery has been recorded as purchase of goods, then that is error of principle, because here the capital expenditure has been recorded as a revenue expenditure, right? So the error which is committed by not following the rule of accounting or the principles of accounting will be termed as error of principles. Number 2, errors of omission. So this errors of omission means not recording the transaction in the books of account, forgetting to record the transaction in the books of account. And these errors of omission can be a complete omission or it can be a partial omission. That is, the entire transaction is not recorded in the books of account, or only a part of the transaction is not recorded in the books of account. For example, like say, sale of goods of rupees 5,000 not recorded at all, then the sale of goods of rupees 5,000 is the complete omission, complete error of omission, right? Then supposing here sale of goods worth rupees 5,000 not recorded in sales account, that means it is recorded in cash account but not recorded in sales account. So that means only one part of the account is affected. So this is the partial omission. Number 3, you have errors of commission. Errors of commission. Here commission means it's related to amount. Errors committed with regard to amount will be termed as error of commission. Like here, rupees 500 was considered as 5,000 while recording in the books of account, right? Like here, goods worth rupees 500 purchased. Now while making this entry in the journal, you wrote purchases account debit to cash account 5,000. Instead of 500, the amount became 5,000, right? So this kind of error is called error of commission. Or while posting from journal to ledger, 625 was considered as 650. Okay, so again here the mistake was with regard to amount. So this kind of mistake is known as error of commission. Compensating errors. So what is called compensating error? It is the error committed, but the effect of one error gets cancelled due to the effect of another error. The error committed in one account, the effect of error committed in one account gets cancelled by the error committed in another account is known as compensating error. For example, let's say here, say this is our trial balance. This is our trial balance. This is your debit and then this is your credit. Like say commission is your credit item, commission and say sales. You received a commission of say rupees 100. Received a commission of rupees 100. Now instead of writing 100 in the commission account, it was written as 10, recorded as 10. That means here rupees 10 less is recorded in the commission account. Okay. Similarly, right in case of sales, you sold goods worth rupees 100, but while recording you recorded 110 in the sales account. That means here in the sales account you recorded the higher amount, that means how much, 10 rupees more, but whereas in case of commission you recorded 10 rupees less, that means minus 10 here, and here it became plus 10. So here the error is committed. What is that error? The effect is 10 rupees less here in this error, but in this error what is the effect? 10 rupees more. But what is the net effect? The net effect is nil, because plus 10 and minus 10 will give you nothing. It doesn't affect, right? But the error is committed. Error is committed in both accounts, but the effect of this error is cancelled. So this kind of error is known as compensating errors. Now we come to rectification of errors. All these four different kind of errors have to be detected and rectified or corrected. Right? Now rectification of error. How does that rectification of error take place? Now in accounting, rectification of error takes place by passing another journal entry. Say for example, purchased goods for rupees 5,000. Purchased goods for rupees 5,000. Your entry is purchases account debit 5,000 to cash account 5,000. This is the correct one, right? But while recording, you made an entry, and here you wrote it bank account. That means you consider this as the payment made by check, purchase of goods by check. So you had the entry purchases account debit to bank account. Okay. Later on, you found out, you detected the mistake. This was the mistake. Instead of cash account, you wrote the bank account. Now you want to rectify. You cannot rectify this entry by drawing a line across and writing cash account here. This is not allowed in accounting. Neither it is allowed to rub this one and write down a new word, a fresh word, cash account. This is also not allowed. So what you have to do is, you have to keep this entry as it is, and in its place you have to pass another new entry, another new journal. A new entry has to be done. That is, this rectification has to be done by passing a journal entry. So this is the procedure in accounting to rectify the errors. Now when you rectify the errors, what you have to do is, you have to reverse the position of the wrong item or the wrong aspects here. Here, this is the wrong aspect or wrong item. This has to be removed. Now in order to remove this one, what you have to do is, you have to reverse its position. Here it is credit. So now in the new journal, this will be debit. So you have bank account debit. So this is how we rectify bank account debit to, so that we will find out what should be here. Now here, what is the correct one? The correct one is cash. So bank account debit to cash account. So this becomes your rectification entry. So what is wrong what is wrong? The position of that wrong item or that wrong account has to be reversed. That means this credit becomes the debit, and in the credit the correct item should be positioned, right? So this is how rectification take place.